we're having twins.
Holy moly!
Today, I'm making cribs, because now you need 2 of everything. I got all done. This is my big mountain of diapers. You gotta be careful out there. It's getting crazy. How's it like being pregnant during a pandemic?
It's not easy.
It'll be fun to finally see you out and running in the world. So yeah, we're parents. Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. It's been a while. Actually, it's been 7 months pretty much. And the reason for that is, well, we've been preoccupied. And as you saw in the intro, they grew really fast. And fun fact for you, this footage is actually being shot probably a month after that footage was shot. So, goes to show you how crazy and busy we've been. But as promised, I wanted to at least get a video out. Hopefully I can get one out once a month now. But I wanted to get one about 6 months after my predictions video. And so looking back at that, we have some responses to some of the things I was thinking about, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So yes, one of the first things was sleeping. The idea would be it'd be too crazy 2 weeks, and then everything would kind of level out and be in a routine and everything like that, and we wouldn't have any sleep during the first 2 weeks, and like I said, come up with a schedule. That was semi-true. However, it was not just 2 weeks and then, oh, okay. No, it was about...
Our story's a little different.
Yeah, because of COVID, we couldn't have any help, and the last vlog that you saw was actually a week after they came home, and I had 2 weeks off of work for that, but then I had to go back to work. So after adjusting for the 2 weeks, hey buddy, we
They spent 2 weeks in the NICU.
well, yeah, but this is after they came home. And so yeah, we had 2 weeks of adjusting, and then I went to work, and that was another adjusting period. And then, I mean, when anyone asks how's it going, it was pretty much like whatever was chaotic then is still chaotic now, but it's normal routine, if that makes any sense. How about you? How has been your look on that whole no sleep for 2 weeks and then it'll kind of gradually come back?
Well, it was a little different for me because I was also healing from a C-section.
Yes.
But I mean, yeah, it was chaotic, but we found our rhythm, and you know, you constantly adapt. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, and as far as like feedings and stuff go, my idea was gonna be like, okay, I'll do 4 o'clock or midnight feeding while you sleep, and then you can take over for one of the feedings. But that's no. I tried doing a 12 o'clock, and it's just because I work outside and my job is very physical. I was just killing myself trying to get less than 5 hours of sleep. So
we adapted.
Yeah,
We
so
found a different routine that works.
So you'll do the 12 o'clock and I'll do 4 a.m. and I'm up anyway, so that works out for me. I'll just get up early and do that. And another thing that we thought was possible, but it's not really possible. In my head, I thought I'd be able to, like, oh yeah, I'll pull them aside, you know, have one in one crib, one in the other crib, or one in one bassinet, one in the other bassinet, and feed them at the same time. No, that's not how that works. What you want to do is get them on a schedule. And what we did, luckily, because...
Well, before they came home, thank you to the NICU nurses, because they did come home on a schedule.
Yes, which was great. However, in the NICU, they were able to feed them. Look at him smiling. That's so shy. they were able to get them on a schedule to feed them at the same time, whereas we try to get them on every, like one would feed and then a half hour later the other one would feed. However, in the beginning, this one didn't want to eat, or he took so slow, and the reason for that is because in the NICU they had him on like they would have him on a feeding tube in the beginning, and then they slowly introduced the bottle, and that's a good burp. And so they had him, or let me just say, anytime they would stop doing the bottle, they would put him on the feeding tube to finish. So it was our job to train him to get through the whole bottle. So that took a little bit. And so it took sometimes an hour to feed them both, or one at a time. Like one would take an hour to feed just because you would sit there and hope that they get the right amount of ounces in. So yeah, we could not feed them at the same time by yourselves. It's not possible. It's not gonna happen. So yeah, so we had to adapt to that. And as for the bassinets, they were never ever in our room at all, because I thought, okay, we'll have them in the room for a couple weeks and then go. No, that's not how that worked. So we had them out in the living room in the bassinets for a little bit, and then we just said, you know what, let's just try the cribs, and we put them right in the cribs, and ever since then that's where they've been sleeping, which worked out fantastic, because now they actually like sleeping in their cribs, and they'll actually do a move where they're like kind of leaning back, meaning they want to lay down. What else?
So, with COVID, you know, we obviously had to be adaptable, just like everybody else. So what we do to have a date is we go on coffee dates. We go through the drive-through, get coffee, bring the kids, and we just drive around and kind of chat and talk about life and admire the view and all that.
Yeah, that was our way of keeping us. Like I said in that one video, like we come first. I should say, well, above feeding them, of course, and keep them alive. But you know, we don't want to lose this, so we would try to have date nights Friday night, and Saturday night we'll have a movie after we put them down to bed, which is sometimes easier said than done, because you know, sometimes there'll be one would cry and then the other one would wake up, and it's the joy of having two at a time. And then
But
yeah,
we love it.
yes, absolutely. And then we, like you were saying, we have our coffee dates, which we literally pack them up, put them in the back, and drive around for a little bit, and which is awesome because they love sleeping in the back. Like they don't really fuss unless you stop, but as long as the car's moving, they have no problem. It's like a nice extended nap for them, right, Jack? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so yeah, I would say it's been definitely crazy, but it's routine now. So, and it's just getting better every single day, and they're getting smarter and awesomer every single day. And if awesomer's not a word, I just invented it. So, and this is why this video took a long time to do, because it's just trying to find the right time for everybody. And so they just got home, and we kind of just sat on the couch real fast and trying to finish this video, so at least it gets up before they're in college.
So they probably won't be in all of the videos.
Yeah, but that's not really the point. The point too is to, you know, just kind of vlog the experience and stuff like that. So if you don't see them, it's not supposed to be about them, and you know, they at some point might end up being blurred out too, just because of safety, faces. And like, for instance, my wife's face is blurred out right now because she has to for work, and it's just, you know, it's just things I work around being a creative person, and it's no big deal. It's awesome to be able to do it anyway, with amongst all the busy and running about that we do in our lives. So, but anyway, welcome to season 2. We'll We'll try to get these out at least once a month. If not, you'll know why. We got our hands full, literally. But we appreciate you watching. And if you have any comments, please put them down in the comment section. And if you'd like to see any, if you have any suggestions of things that you want to see, let us know. And if you haven't been creating something, create something awesome today, because being creative is a magical thing, and it helps keep a lot of people sane, especially in these crazy times. And now that the second wave is coming, you know, stay safe and be healthy and look after your family members and be careful out there. And if you don't do it for yourself, at least do it for them. Anyway, I'm JB. This is The 3, and we'll see you later. Peace.